It's not enough for prosecutors to do better because the cases won't come to prosecutors if children's services haven't done their job properly. If the local authority safeguarding people haven't done their job properly, if the police haven't done their job properly. So it had to be a holistic approach. I gave evidence to Parliament with Keir in late 2012 when I talked about the journey that we were on. We've constantly updated Parliament and ministers in the last government up to the time I left in 2015. Uh, I don't think there's any more I could have done. But at the same time, one had to contextualize things, Barney, because you know what we didn't want to happen was that the only people girls would be concerned about was brown men. We didn't want white girls to think that the only thing they should be concerned about was brown men. So we contextualize it. 84% of sex offenders in this country are British white men. So you are more likely to be a victim to a white man than you are to a brown man. And just fixating on brown men alone means that the white predators weren't trembling anymore. They thought we weren't interested in them anymore. So I had to make that clear too. Additionally, one had to recognize that, and the data shows this, that two-thirds of all abuse of children happens in the family, people they know. The second largest victims of child abuse are online. The third largest group of victims of child abuse are institutional, so places of worship, schools, colleges, you name it, sports clubs. So one had to contextualize it so people knew that it wasn't just about brown men on the street. It was brown men on the street, but it was all these other things too, so that we had a global approach to how we tackle this subject and not just piecemeal.